right, greetings and welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in to this special broadcast from Local 26. We normally come to you every Sunday evening live with our Women's Auxiliary program, but today we have a special program. We with our sister local or brother local, however way we look at it, in Haiti on this Haiti Cultural Day that we have here in Brooklyn and the parade that's happening. We planned on tuning in live to the parade when we get a chance. There has been some technical difficulties with our camera fella who is stuck. So we got our fingers crossed that we're going to be able to get into the parade as well. But as it is the Haitian Culture Day here in New York and in Brooklyn, we thought it fitting to have a conversation with our local and our president, Gene, Dr. Gene, the president of Local 48, as to what the situation is in Haiti, what is on the ground, and what they're dealing with every day on a daily basis as they are uh, moving about from day to day. And we often think about happening here in America, but the crises and the abuse is happening all around the world. So we have a responsibility to um, do our part whenever we can, any way that we can, in order to help out these situations. So what we want to do today is just shed light. We want to take the opportunity to shed light on a situation that's there. So we want to welcome to the our live stream today, Dr. Jean Eloius. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the last name right or not, but you can correct me on my enunciation of your name. Um, it's a pleasure to have the opportunity to talk to you one on one outside of our EWF meetings, where I am the international president and have the opportunity to meet and talk to the various presidents and the various locals. And so we are happy to have this opportunity. We seem to be having just a little bit of issues with the mic and the camera. They're in Haiti, but soon as our president come back, we will be bringing him back in to share with us what the conditions are like there on the ground in Haiti. We've been hearing a lot of reports for years about how things are going and how things are happening there. We want to uh, get a bird's eye view of what's been happening. And so we thought it fitting today that we would do so. So as soon as our guest is able to get back in, we're going to bring him on. All right. Dr. Gene, welcome. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Give thanks. Give thanks. Welcome. We wanted
Revolutionary,
to, yes, sir. Go ahead.
revolutionary greeting from the Mother Liberty Land, which is Haiti. We give thanks and gratitude to the Most High, and congratulations for such a work that you're doing. You making it possible so the audience can know what's going on, because what Western media is spreading is not the truth most of the time. And yes, we'll seize that opportunity to share the exactly picture of what is going on in Haiti, what is the struggle is about, and where we are at now, and all thing is here. First of all, I'm Dr. Jean Clibert Eloius, and president of the local 148 of the Ethiopian World Federation in Haiti, and well known as an activist for 15 years now. And we've been fighting beside of our people in Haiti and the Caribbean and especially South America. And well, um, we can't start talking about Haiti without put it on the right context to let how people know, especially black people, that Haiti's situation is from is an they still have that historical problem. Haiti is being punished. All what is happening with Haiti is because Haiti has free himself from slavery, and now they keep until today on 2025 they keep punishing Haiti for his independence. But now there's an economical part of it, which is the mine. Haiti is the second largest reserve of iridium on the world after the South Africa. Each tons of iridium worth from 55 to 60 billion US dollars. And Haiti has mountain of iridium. That means Haiti has much more oil even than Venezuela. The last work that have been done by the South African company will prove it to the world that all the resources are here in Haiti. And now, as Western country, Western power, imperialists have shared Africa, this is what's going on in Haiti. And now Haiti is being sharing into different departments by France, Spain, British, and the United States. Now, the zone that we call where the so-called gang armed people are the richest zone, are the zone where the mines are. There's every zone in Haiti. That means the zone where the minerals, when they have iridium, and there's a gang group who is running it. And all that's gone, they have powerful weapons. And Haiti, we don't have any manufacturer of weapon, and we don't make munition in Haiti. Why those so-called gun? They always have munitions. They have a war weapon that costs from 12 to 15,000 US dollars. So can't US control its border, its airport? So weapons, guns don't come out the country and come into Haiti. So all is going on in Haiti. I want people to know is a well designed plan who is on the execution. That means you see when they talk about Haiti, they say the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, which is true. How come the country who used to supply the two-thirds of European continent of sugar can be the poorest country? Or can be the country that been the richest colony of France that make France a prosperous country can be a poor country? That means before we even start this wonderful show, this wonderful program, I wanted to start the picture so people can understand what is it and can we enter and what we need to enter. And one more time, I'm thanking you for having me, Dr. Wimborne, and greetings, your beautiful audience. And we are happy to be here and to share this time together.
Give thanks. We're happy to be able to provide an avenue to have these discussions. You know, one of the things you said that stood out to me, and that we're not getting here in America, as far as the American reports are concerned, is that the fighting is in areas where the minerals are. And you know, you make another very good point, and that is that there's no guns being manufactured there. So where are the guns coming from? Where are the guns coming from? You know, that's another very um, intriguing question for me. So you know, and where do you think the guns are coming from?
Well, before I even answer the question where the guns coming from. I want, if people see in the pictures, the young gentlemen that carry those war weapons, and few of them, and as is on the record of UN record, the statement, few of them are the U.S. Army. That means guns that have been seized that what U.S. Army. And some munitions, that means those people that carry the guns, sometimes you can see them in the picture, they don't even have shoes on their feet. That means how come a guy that can feed his family so well, that even are not good clothing, and has a weapon that, a war weapon that costs 15,000 US dollars. And most of the time, it's not me saying it as Dr. Jane.
Mm-hmm.
The UN has reported, because US Army weapons have been seen and have been seized from the gang.
Mm.
All the gang who don't have any passport, who never travel to US, can have US weapon, US Army weapon, not any gun from the US Army. 2 months ago, 2 months ago, we have seen as Dominican Republic, they give their territory as a US backyard, as imperialist backyard, to do everything to attack Haiti. We have seen some munitions which belong to the Dominican police with the gang. How can the gang be trading with US and with Dominican?
Mm.
So what is happening, which is not different from in other country in Africa, because they have the same modus operandi. They operate the same thing, the same way everywhere. That means can't US control its border so guns can't come out its borders to Haiti? Come guns with war weapons can't come out his airport to Haiti? That means what is happening is a well-designed thing. Now, the former US president, which is Bill Clinton, with all those violence, is still in Haiti, buying land or with no white, and claiming with even Tony, which is brother-in-law, Tony, which is Hillary Clinton brother, say they have some gold mine and they want to give contract to Barry Gold, which is a Canadian a company which is exporting gold. That means the Haitian people are saying no. And now they want to see Haitian people as a bunch of people burning tire, crazy one, don't know what they need, always in protest. They kill the president when they are the one kill the president. Because 1 month and 2 weeks before the president dead, the president has signed an agreement with Russia and accept the credential letter of the Russian ambassador in Haiti, and they kill him. And I want people to know now we need to call a dog, a cat a cat. We know
Right.
what's going on, and we need to
Right.
talk without fear. We
Right.
need to tell what is going on. This is what's going on. That means Haiti crisis. Haiti doesn't have problem of food because Haiti is a fertile soil that used to give food to the rest of the world. Haiti has financed the U.S. on the World War II. That means Haiti is a rich country. And the problem of Haiti is not a poor problem, it's a rich country. Haiti is too rich to give it with a bunch of black people. They don't want any black people to be prosper of the world.
Right.
It
Right.
took the US 60 years to recognize Haiti's independence. Instead, when Haiti took its independence on 1804, and French have a deal with US and see to don't recognize Haiti independence. He give Louisiana, who was by that time a French territory, and then US accept the deal and don't recognize Haiti independence for 60 years. No one was trading with Haiti except Russia, who is the first country to recognize us with trade with Haiti, with the King Alexander too. That means Haiti, since the beginning of independence, all those imperialist powers come together against Haiti. And it's not for nothing, because Haiti was considered as a bad example. Because by the time when Haiti took independence, our brother in the Caribbean, they still slavery. They were still in the slavery system. And now they say the other black will do the same thing as those black. And we need to manage and to keep Haiti and
under their control.
yeah, this is what it is. Go ahead.
So listen, let's we're gonna look at this report. It's about 3, maybe 4 minutes long, and the studio is filling up. So we're gonna bring some other people in, and we're gonna continue the conversation. But we're gonna talk about this video on the other side. So let's watch this. It's a report. It's what we're seeing here in the States.
Thousands living in the U.S. under asylum may soon be sent back to a country in chaos. Chuck Holton talks with a gang leader that some say holds the keys to Haiti's future.
With gangs controlling 80% of the capital, Haiti remains in crisis. Millions here have no food or shelter, and violence is rampant. It's this desperation that forced so many to flee to start a new life in the United States. That life could soon be turned upside down with the Trump administration shutting down foreign aid and deporting illegal immigrants back to their home countries.
We have seen the number tripled to over 1 million people who have now been displaced because of gang violence in Haiti. This is a really troubling number.
Many question why Haiti seems to be mired in dire straits, especially after receiving billions in foreign aid for decades.
If money was a problem in Haiti, it would have been fixed now. But unfortunately, the political sphere in the country and the business community have been using the influence and the affluence to create the mess that we have in the country.
Rampant corruption squandered most of it, and one man is seeking to help end that cycle.
Nobody gets to walk through this neighborhood. There are armed gang members all up and down these streets. This is a red zone, they call it. This is not open to even vehicular traffic. Normal private cars don't come down here because they'll get shot. And we're having a real opportunity today to tour these streets with the man who is in charge of this neighborhood, Jimmy Cherizier.
Once a police officer, Cherizier now leads a coalition called Vivant Ensemble, controlling much of Port-au-Prince. He's accused of brutal violence, earning him the infamous nickname Barbecue Cherizier. But he calls that a distortion.
My mother was a street vendor. She used to sell cooked food on the street. So I bear the name Jimmy Barbecue because my mother used to sell barbecue. Now that the system wants to destroy my character, so they use it and put a tag on it saying that, pretending that I'm the one who is burning people. I wanted the whole world to know that that has nothing to do with this, to see with truth.
Cherizier says he's not looking to take control of the country for himself, though he's often called the most powerful person in Haiti. Human rights groups accuse him of mass killings and intimidation, claims he denies.
It's not on my mind to become president. Before thinking about taking any position in Haiti, I have a lot of allegations against me. I would have to go to court first to clean my dossier. All I'm doing now is fighting for better conditions of living for my people.
While Haiti's interim government appeals to the Pope for more foreign aid.
With President Trump being in power now, he said that he will not help other countries, then he will cut the aid that USAID was providing to Haiti. And I'm asking the Pope to intervene.
Cherizier says the world is funding corrupt leaders. He wants the U.S. to cut off all support and help him bring peace to his country.
Every day, we are promoting dialogue to stop the violence. If we come to a dialogue with Mr. Trump's secretary, we will do what we say.
With potentially thousands of deportees soon arriving in Haiti, an even bigger crisis may be brewing. Considering the history of aid to the country, however, more money might not be the solution.
We need to drain the swamp.
From Port-au-Prince, I'm Chuck Holton for CBN News.
Incredible.
So this is some of the information that we are getting here in the States. Let's bring some more people into the studio. We want to welcome Dr. Robinson, a member of Local 26. And also, I thought I saw the executive secretary, but she's here with us from the IEC. Welcome, everyone. So we've all just had a chance to see that video that's being played, one of the many videos that are out there concerning the situation. And I have a couple others, one in particular that's of an interest of mine that I want to show if I get an opportunity, and it's with the children that are engaged in these gangs and that's running around killing people. So Dr. G, now that you've seen that video, how accurate is that situation as what's being described in there? You're on mute, Dr. G.
Sorry, please, can you repeat?
I said, now that we've seen that video, how accurate is that video as it pertains to what's happening on the ground there in Haiti?
Well, this video that, if early, I started the conversation or I started the program is the people that they call gang today. If we take an example as barbecue, they want to make a violent gang, and a person of which we have many programs with him. I have many programs with him, and I've been in my inverter for many times. That means they are victims of the system. That means he used to be a police officer for 14 years. That means the so-called gang today, the one fighting them. Now, what's happened, the questions that people need to ask themselves, how come a police officer that used to be a police officer for 14 years, who used to be fighting the so-called gang, now is on the same side, is on the same team with the gang? What's going on? But to answer this question, we need to go back 5 years ago when the UN installed its office in Haiti, which is called the BNU. The BNU was the one that federates the gang. It's not me saying it. And they were very proud when President Jovenel was still alive. There was two teams. There was what we call G-Night, and there was what we call G-Pep. There was two crew of gang fighting. One was fighting, have some financial against the president. The other one was like more, pro-Jovenel. And now, the UN through BNU and Haiti announced officially they have federated the gangs, which is a good thing to bring peace. Now, to come back about Jimmy Cherizier, which is barbecue, which is just one among many that the system are using. Because 3 months ago, I don't know if you people, because they're not showing this picture, we see barbecue with the U.S. ambassador at the U.S. embassy having meeting. That means the same people they are saying they are gang, destroying is they once they are working for them and they're making you their victim. And once they don't need you more, they will show you away. But they can show you away if they want you back. They will clean you. You can see now as the Syrian president is being receiving by Macron. That means this is the same game. This is the same people, and they
Right.
have not changed their way of operating. Now, what is happening? There is a plan to buy Haiti, and they know Haitian people are will revolutionary by blood. Even they put some puppets on the power as president. As you see now, they come with a council with 7 members, 7 people stealing the money. We present, they know those people, they don't have any right, any legitimacy, because Haitian people, they are true revolutionary. We will never accept it. And now they have no other choice than killing Haitian people. What is happening literally is a genocide. They are killing Haitian people. They use the so-called gang. Now the gang are no more fighting each other. The gang is amongst the population. And now the same police say the population, they have to fight the gangs. That means the government asking the population, we call Bakali, that means to fight the gangs. Now, when the population should count on the government, on the police force, or even on the Kenyan that come here, and now they say the population has to defend itself. And now they giving more sophisticated guns to the so-called guns who are victims of the systems because they are not feeding well. They are living the same struggle as the population because their mothers, their fathers, their brothers are still in the ghetto. And now, when they don't want to they don't want to execute the order and they want to kill them. This is what's happening with barbecue. Now, barbecue is trying, maybe too late, is trying to face the system. And he's denouncing people that used to give him gun, people that used to ask him favor, and now they want to kill him. Barbecue is not the most dangerous one. You understand? This is how the system works, and this is how the system operates. Now, Haitian people have no choice to flee to the border, to go to the Dominican side. And now they are there in the Dominican government, throw Haitian back to their country so they can be
Other
killed.
side.
This is
Right.
what's going on. So no one needs to have a degree, no one have to be a genius to understand what's going on. Now the Dominican Republic are sending munitions. It is not me telling it. 2 months ago, they so-called put in jail and prison a high commitment of hate. Dominican police was selling munitions, was selling guns to barbecue, to blah blah blah. But the business still going on.
Now, what about the Nigerian army or the help that's coming out of Nigeria, from what I understand, to police the situation? Has that helped any?
No, it's not helping. It's not helping at all. But since before it starts, everyone know that it's just what they want to do. Because many time when they make coup, they show a president. You know what President Aristide, after Aristide asked France to give reparation for Haiti, and was at that time at 2001 asked for reparation and restitution, and France give a coup to Aristide and throw Aristide from the power, and they come with the UN force that lasts for 13 years, and the country, what that force bring is cholera, raping, and nothing positive. Now they just use our black border, and unfortunately, the Kenyan president now to play the game just to show now is black people killing black people. That means they are just using. They just need a black hand to
It's
push the
just
gun.
it's political. It's all stage. It's theater. Sounds like that they're putting on a show
This
to
is what's going on. This is what's happening.
promote their own agenda.
Yeah.
Correct. And so the thing that you said, and Dr. Robinson, welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Fill in whenever you can, Dr. Robinson, Dr. Jean, President of Local 148.
How are you, Dr. James?
It sounds like there's a whole, it's part of the whole USA, the whole US mode of operandi and how they do, as far as setting these coups up, setting up these conflicts in these various areas to cause division in those areas. And so this is nothing new, Dr. Robinson. I'm sure that you know that there's nothing new to this, and that
Exactly.
this is just the way
Exactly.
that they do.
Exactly. It's a code of destabilization. They destabilize countries. Unfortunately, like Dr. Jean said, a lot of these prime ministers, a lot of these politicians in these countries go to bed with these European, American, Canadian, Asian countries, and they basically go in there to destabilize them, to make them look unstable so that they can say, you know what, we need to go in there and we need to stabilize them, we need to help the people, we need to feed the people. And the whole gesture is what Dr. Jean said, is to get the natural resources. We know that Hispaniola at one time, Haiti, Dominican Republic, when the Spaniards came in, the French and the Americans had control of it at one time as well. And then when they paid off, I think it was something like $80 billion to France when they was getting their independence, that's destabilized them economically at that point. And in reference to that destabilization, because they know that they can make the country weak, if they can make them, need resources, they can make them the people suffer economically, where they need food and stuff like that. That they can have all these coups, they can pay people to create all these wars. There's young people in Haiti that are in gangs, if you will, and that are participating in illicit behavior, being paid for it. And so there's this guy, Eric Fritz, this multi-billionaire in America. He's going around now saying that we have to recolonize Africa. So the whole
Altogether.
concept.
And wasn't ashamed of it. Said it with his full chest.
Exactly. So that's the motive of operations right now. They want to destabilize countries of color. They want to recolonize them under the banner that, oh my God, look at them. They're so unstable. They're so, we need to help them. That old missionaries thing, where they used to have the missionaries years ago to Africa under the banner that, oh, we want to feed the people, we want to help the people. When the final analysis is they're trying to control the country and the resources. And they have done that over and over and over again. It's the old playbook. Like Dr. Jean said, it's common sense. Everybody could see that the weaponry, the destabilization, they don't have, the people that have access to these weapons don't have access to the funds to purchase these things. So where they're coming from, the same old concept in America in the poor areas when they put, the drugs and the guns and all that stuff and destabilize poor areas in America, and then come in and do whatever, do their takeovers and their control. They are serious about this. And I always say, the people long time ago, you have to go back to history, when you got in bed with these people, and now you can't get them out of the bed. They get a taste of your resources. They get a taste of controlling your country. France, we know that France had control, I think something like 35–40% of the countries in Africa, that they were getting billions or maybe trillions a year from all the countries in Africa that they had control. And these people don't stop. They're like a cancer. They keep going and going and going. They get 1 country, 2 countries, 3 countries. France was going crazy. I think they had like 10 or 15 countries under their control.
Absolutely. You know? That's why they're so upset about what happened in Burkina. But you mentioned the children, and just before I see our guest is back, I want to look at this clip right quick, and it is talking about the children there in Haiti.
Control over Haiti's capital, but many of them are just children. Bakamori, not his real name, is 14. He has been in a gang since he was 12. His father was killed 2 years ago. His mother is too ill to take care of him.
The police killed my friends, my father, my uncles, so I'm fighting for revenge. I shouldn't be in a gang, but this is all we have in Haiti. We're hoping to control the airport again, and then control the whole country.
UNICEF says child recruitment has increased 70% in the past year, as violence has swamped this Caribbean nation. They're used as fighters, informants, and forced labor. Conditions deteriorated in the capital after the killing of President Jovenel Moïse in 2021. The United Nations has a security support mission here, 400 Kenyan forces who are helping the police in the fight against gangs. Tilari is 16 years old. He is an orphan. He says the gangs have given him a purpose.
The chief treats us well. He trusts us with the money we save for him and gives us everything we need. Maybe I should have been in school, but it's not our fault. The government is responsible, and that's why we've taken up arms.
Children in Haiti are struggling for food, education, and are now extremely vulnerable to recruitment.
They use all and any means possible. So yes, in some cases, they do go and they threaten the child and their family if they refuse to come and join the armed group. In other cases, they will promise food and security and income for the family and for the child. In other cases, the armed group they're quite good at using social media.
Narayan, who is in Port-au-Prince, says working in Haiti has become extremely difficult for international organizations.
The security situation, frankly, is making our work much more difficult. It's making it more costly and much more complicated. But it also makes our work even more necessary because children are children, no matter what. Whether it is a child who has been recruited, forced to join an armed group.
For now, it seems, the international community has failed to find a solution to the ongoing crisis in Haiti. And as the conflict continues to escalate, children have now taken a crucial role on the front line. Teresa Bo, Al Jazeera.
So, wow.
Yeah, this is the part of destabilization. If you watch what's going on in Africa, the same thing. Destabilization, the creation of gangs, using children, because they know that people will feel, some compassion towards children. And so this destabilization and the use of children and these kind of capacities is a part of destabilizing the whole countries and creating the poverty, creating the chaos, creating the misuse of governmental power, creating a dispensation in Haiti. So the people don't trust the government don't trust the people. Everybody's confused about who you can trust, who is the good person, who is the person, and how the thing about it is, like Bob Marley said, a hungry man is an angry man with no consciousness and no rationality. So the first thing they do, they put you into poverty, they put you into hunger, and then they cause it's all about destabilization. That's the code word they use in these covert creation of wars and these in Africa and different parts of the Caribbean destabilization. And and people forgot a year or so ago, Netanyahu met with 7 other European countries, and they were talking about recolonization, trying to make it look like it's a necessity. So now they're talking about recolonization as if that's a method to resolve the problems in the Caribbean, in Africa, by going in there now. Look at them. You know, this has been the motive operations. This has been the prototype for years, where they go in, they destabilize, they make everybody look like they don't know, they're not functioning correctly, an antisocial environment, and then they say, oh, you know what, we got to go in there, we got to help. And so now the code word now,
they're the ones that have caused the problem, and now they want to try to create a solution, but that solution is only to their benefit. What I wanted to ask Dr. Jane is that with everything that's going on, we lost him again. Hopefully he can hear me. And when he comes back, how has this had a direct effect on his local there in Haiti, as far as the welfare of the members of Local 148, the health, the mental health, the financial health of the members of the Ethiopian World Federation and Local 148 there in Haiti? What effect what direct effect has this had on the local?
Well, it's Haiti actually, as you can see it. I don't know if you are here. Can you hear me well? Are you hearing me
Yes.
well? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
we hear you
Yeah.
well. Mhm. Absolutely.
Okay. As you have a clear idea of what's going on in Haiti, not only local 148 that having struggling, that means almost every institutions in Haiti, including the so-called public institutions, the so-called minister, they are just receiving their checks, but they are not in Haiti. That means the ministries are empty. That means even the so-called who are on the power, that means the place, the arm are closed, they are running from the United States. They are running from Switzerland, where they have their house, where they have their bank account. And that means everything is almost, the country is shut down. There is no electricity, there is no hospital, and there is nothing. But now that means my local is not an exception. But we are who we are. That means our missions, especially in those dark moments, to stand with the people on the ground. We can't move out. We have make a commitment to ourselves, to the Most High God, and to the people to be fighting with them. Because one thing is sure, we are on our days of our victory, no matter that thing seems like. We're doing our best and we are still here. But it's very kind of difficult, very, very, very difficult. Actually, we are facing in what we call the humanitarian problem. The Haitian women, when they have to give birth, normally they have to go to the Dominican Republic. And now, Dominican government officially said no hospital should accept any Haitian woman deliver a baby. This now we are assisting many Haitian women have to deliver their baby on the street. And 3 weeks ago, there was a woman that was attended by the hospital. She just minutes after she delivered the baby, and the immigration force, they took her with that. Means we are facing by us, so we are giving assistance on our own little small resources and doing what we can, doing our best. That means you can have an idea. That means women. That means when it's about to give birth, which is very sacred, and they are not allowing that. I don't have to tell you to imagine for our young gentlemen, or but they are treating them. That means they are creating a chaos that make people have to fly for their life. And now, because they are sending guns, they are sending munitions, and when the people come, they throw them back. They are sending Haitian people back, and they are sending guns. They are sending munitions. As you see, these young men, these young boys on the video, that means they are not giving any other options. Because the biggest employment now in Haiti is to carry a gun. That means the gang are the one recruiting as money, and as our brother just said, a angry man is a hungry man.
Absolutely.
That means they are not giving no choice,
We
no
just heard the
school
young boy say that
at all.
there
This
was
is
the only
what's
source
going
of
on.
income. Right. That was the source of income, being in the gang, and that's how he was able to eat and do whatever it is that he needed to do from being in the gang. Outside of that, you starve, and you become subject to being a victim of the gang.
You know, we Americans, those of us black people in America, black people in Europe, black people in all over the world, we need to sanction the UN. They're not doing their job. It's a dehumanizing conditions in Haiti. How can you allow? How can the World Court? How can the UN? How can any of these humanitarian efforts? The woman that we saw the last time, and she's over there, said she's trying to help the society. How can they allow children to work and like in Africa, for instance, children working in mines as young as 5 and 6 and 7 years old. Children in Africa as well as Haiti carrying guns and working in so-called work in the capacity of a soldier. How can this we must sanction and we must make it aware to the UN that they're allowing this dehumanization of Haiti, that they're allowing children to work in such a capacity. It's inhumane. And nobody's standing up and saying to the world, this thing is dehumanizing. What they do to our people, they would not do the Europeans. You will never see,
right.
You see war in Europe, you'll never see children being used in that capacity. But in Africa, in Haiti, and black countries, you always see children participating in the war, children participating in military action, children being used in gangs and stuff like that. And that's because the woman that I forgot what organization she was with, the last woman that talked, they're not doing their job. They get millions and millions and millions of dollars to go in and to stabilize these countries. And the purpose of what I'm going in there is to create an environment where there's work, where school, housing. They're supposed to go in there and make it impossible for children to participate in these militia groups and all this craziness that's going on. They're supposed to go there and stabilize the country, and they're not doing their job. And there's no voices. That's the problem. None of us is sanctioning. None of us is going to the UN, to the World Court, to these organizations saying, listen, you need to go. If you're going to take these big millions of dollars that we're giving you, and you're not going there and stabilizing these communities in Haiti, if you're not going there, you're not going to provide these kids money and help and resources for these women, like the brother said, to get medical assistance. There should be a medical unit developed in Haiti. I was part of years ago, Doctors with No Borders, when I was working in the medical field, and we started this thing, Doctors No Borders, where we were sending doctors to Africa and whatnot, and they built these trucks, if you will. I forgot what they call them, the trucks, where they had basic medical equipment to do basic medical examinations. And then if a person really had a real problem, they would fly them over to Europe or America for procedures. But I'm saying there's none of that going on. There's nobody stepping in there. All these organizations are supposed to step in there and provide the needs for the people so that the children would not have to participate in the militia groups and gangs and etc. That's not happening. Nobody, if you notice, nobody is talking about that. Nobody's saying why we're not providing the needs for these people. These people got billions and billions of dollars. These organizations got billions of dollars. They're going over there.
This is what I was about to say. I mean, it's all a part of the plan. You know, and I see what's going on in Haiti, just a piece of the whole plan that they would like to put together. And we also are seeing certain pockets where the plan is not working, like in Burkina Faso and some of the other African countries that have been able to flip the script. And we're not as open and willing to listen like we did with Gaddafi, only to find out that that was all a big hoax. So we're saying that we're ready now. We're not going that route any longer.
I mean, the Haitian president, the interim gentleman that we saw earlier in the video, as he went to the Vatican, asking them if they would come and help. What's the problem? The Vatican controls a lot of this stuff. Is controlled by the Vatican because they're the largest landowners in the world. Why are they not? Why nobody is not asking these people, what in the world are you doing in Haiti? You got all these billions of dollars. That's our tax money that we're giving these organizations to go over there to help stabilize a country, and there's no stabilization going on. The only reason these kids have to work in those capacities, and the only reason people have to do all these, have babies in the street, is because these organizations that's in Haiti, they're not doing their job. And it's time that we expose them. Because why you got our money?
What would be your recommendation? I mean, you said expose, you talked about the UN. What would be a practical application that could be done in order to remedy? I mean, because I personally think that there aren't enough organizations with sincere intentions.
We
a
have
lot of organizations is just there for the money.
Right. Now, you know that the Congressional Black Caucus always have intervened in these kind of destabilizations in Africa and the Caribbean, right? They have the ability to write bills. They have the ability to create, where, as you see a lot of these congressional hearings they're having now on how governments are not functioning, all these hearings they need to have a hearing with these world organizations. They need to have a hearing with all these people that are in Haiti with the purpose of stabilization, because you're taking taxpayers' money, you're creating jobs for yourself, you're creating business for your organization and your people, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Because if those children are still working for militia groups, working in gangs, and women are having babies outside of on streets, that means they're not doing their job. But the purpose of them going to Haiti is to stabilize it. The purpose of them going to Haiti is to get those kids out of gangs, to get them back in school, to stabilize the community, build hospitals, or make it possible for people to get medical care. You watch the same thing you watch happen in Gaza, happen with the Palestinian people. They destabilize. People pretend we're going over there with resources, we're going over there with food, we're going to help, and that's crap. Because if Haiti is still in this condition, and all these organizations that pretending that they're there and that they're doing this, that, and the other, that means we as American people, we as Black people, we're not doing our job. We're not going to. We should be marching down to the UN. We should be marching down to the government. We should be telling the CBC, Congressional Black Caucus, because Congressional Black Caucus can have a hearing and have these organizations at that hearing. And
but how comfortable or how much confidence do we have in these caucuses and even the Congressional Black Caucus? I don't see, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, where they're having that much effect because everything we talk about that they want to do is being done anyway. So what if they write a bill or they get it passed through Congress? Right now, we living in here in America in a lawless administration
Yeah,
and or society.
right.
So what level of confidence that we can have that we can tell the Haitian people that we can do something to make this better?
The exposure. The best thing you can do is the public court. You know what I'm saying? Get everything on public. You need exposure. People need to know. People don't know that. I mean, like the news is showing these different things, but I'm saying the people don't know that their tax monies, they're supporting donations to these organizations. That the woman we just saw that says she's over there and she's trying to stabilize the community. Okay, they don't know that the conditions are dehumanizing like that. People don't really know what's going on. They see
I want to
a lot
I
of
want
propaganda on the news, but they don't
to
know
ask
that.
Dr. Jean that, not to cut you off, but I want to ask Dr. Jean, in his opinion, what could be done to kind of help the situation on the ground? We hear Dr. Robinson talking about the UN and the bills being passed. In your opinion, what do you think can be done? Your camera went out.
Well, this our brother just said that mean we as black people we are not doing our job. When I say black people, the first need that Haiti need is that black people all over the world can draw attention which was going on. Because when they are punishing Haiti, they're punishing Haiti based on what Haiti represents for the black, for the West, for the West. But we come that our own people are not supporting our struggle. And this is the first mistake because the enemy, our oppressors, they are united as one. And we, the victims, if we can call that, we, the people fighting, all of us, we are fighting on our own corner. We do need to come together. But now, in the specific case of Haiti, Haiti need real help of Pan-Africanist organization structure. Because the NGO that coming here, they just come to make the situation worse. They are part of the system. That means it's the system that putting them here. Look, I don't know if you remember with the earthquake in Haiti. After the earthquake, all the world was giving money for the reconstruction of Haiti. But Bill Clinton come with what is called Bill Clinton Foundation. Until now, there's money are still with Bill Clinton, and no one can claim, no one can ask Bill Clinton. There was Bill Clinton Foundation, Bush Foundation, and that's what this is where they come with the NGOs, which is part of the system, making the work of the system the job to just give you the sensation that something gonna change, but it's just to keep things going on until they execute it, the final plan. Now, Haiti need the support of Pan-African support, assistance, real assistance that really want things change. Because as I said, Haiti problem is not food. Because Haiti has a very rich soil. Haiti problem is now we need to have access to grow food. Now, is the company Wiseland who is selling rice to Haiti? Wiseland is belong to Bill Clinton. That means they don't allow Haitian to grow their food. They make some contract with with the government through the international monetary funds that the government accept that we don't have the right. They don't give us any facility to grow food when we used to be the one that feed ourselves and export food to overseas. That means this is the kind of help Haiti want. Haiti want the help of food being no. This is why. But the problem is black people is still hard. I don't know why that black people understand that they support Haiti. Let me give you a clear example. I am the local 148. We are organizing an event in Jamaica to in the honor of Haiti to talk so black people can come together. Music, we have an international music. That means our artists, our band. That means people from Guadeloupe, Martinique, on the Caribbean, people in Africa can come and make food. And to organize the event, I went in Jamaica and I even speak with the leader of opposition there and also the minister of culture to put the stadium available. But black people are not supporting so the event can happen on August 14th. Until now, even none have called or even say, how can I support? Even it doesn't have to be financial support. That means someone can say, okay, me, I know, I can make promotion, I can make marketing, I can do that. But that means we are not, when it's come about Haiti, no one is supporting the cause. And I want people to know the fight of Haiti fight is not different from any other black country fight or black community because we have the same oppressors.
You know, there are celebrations in the U.S. Haitian culture. Um, parades or whatever they're having here, and that sometimes it takes away from the situation on the ground because people are celebrating culture, history, food, music in Haiti, the culture. And so sometimes people forget what's really going on in Haiti, the turmoil, the sickness, the medical needs, the housing needs, the educational needs of the young people, the children, and the total destabilization of Haiti. We have to concentrate on letting people know the conditions in Haiti and how it's affecting people as well as you celebrate, Haitian culture, Haitian history. One of the greatest black countries where independence was for many many years, and which we appreciate, and I appreciate the history of my Haitian brothers and sisters. But at the same time, we have to bring some attention to the conditions in Haiti and what's going on as well.
Brother Dean, how do you think what could be done to engage black people? I think that your dilemma is unfortunately not unique to your situation, but it's kind of a stigma that we have amongst ourselves in most scenarios. I won't even say most scenarios as such. I'll just say in most scenarios. We have to be able to break this chain of mental bondage that keeps us separated into tribalism. Um, with Haiti being a rich in resources, the ability to have the land to do farming, do you see Haiti ever being with the right leadership? Because obviously there's the challenges that we have now is leadership, but with the right leadership being able to do something like that has happened in Burkina, where the country has stood up and have taken control of their own resources for their people. Do you think that that's ever a possibility of there on the ground in Haiti?
Well, possibility, yes, there are, and the possibilities are many. is one of is what this is why the enemy, this is why the imperialists, this is why U.S. embassy, French embassy, is always make sure that they put their own puppets representing them, because they know, as I said, Haitian people normally they are revolutionary. Haitian people normally the people on the ground. Everyone knows exactly what kind of feature they want together country. We have a common vision for Haiti. That means we are not like people, the Western media want to show is bunch of people fighting. No, they know Haitian want and know what they want. And now, and leadership, there I'm not gonna make any promotion, but there's few people on the ground and who has the trust of the people or of the of the mass people. But one thing is now the system is so powerful, it's so strong. You're always fighting against those people. This is what it is. But leadership, we don't have a problem of leadership. The problem we have, they never allow those leadership. They take the power. You understand? They don't allow them to raise into the power. And they have a well-structured system, very powerful, with who have all the resources available to impeach that. That anyone who have goodwill, that want a good have a good vision for Haiti, they will kill you or they will give you a coup or they will show you a way. But now the resistance now is still going on because the people of Haiti on the ground, they don't give up. They still have hope. They're fighting. And this is what they can understand how come Haitian people is still fighting, is still resisting. And even when we put a puppet in the power, we can do what we want. And now let's kill them. There's no choice than kill Haitian. And this is the chapter of killing Haitian. This is what's going on. I mean, literally now, Haitian is being killed.
And another thing that people don't talk about, there's another side of Haiti where I've got the name of the place where the islands are in the back there, where the rich people live, which is very stable, very beautiful, having good conditions. I've got the name of the place, but that's so it's like Haiti has two sides to it. It has the rich side where it's very stable and very calm and everything looks beautiful, and then it has the front side with the chaos. So it's strange to me how a cold country could have one side stable, wealthy, growing, beautiful, and then one side destabilized in horrible conditions and dehumanizing conditions. We have to understand. We have to find out what's going on. How can you have one country with two different stories? One story of flourishing economics, beautiful, and another story of horrible conditions and terrible things going on. So there's something going on in Haiti that's beyond normal to me. And so we have to find out what's going on. But it's only going to come stabilization in Haiti. I mean, as far as what I can see, I could be wrong. It's going to come from individual groups, individual participation. If we could get to the point, because right now, sometimes, I say like in Africa, sometimes you lay down with the enemy and then it's hard to get him out the bed. Once you let him in, that's what the Bible said. Let no way for the devil. Don't open up your door, let the devil in, because once he get in, it's hard to get him out your house. And that's what's going on in Haiti, in Africa, in the Caribbean, and different places. They are there. They don't infiltrate it, the areas that they want, because I just don't understand how Haiti can have two stories. One country with two stories, one government, and you have one part of the Haitian country, beautiful, money, everybody's successful, everything is nice, and then the other section is falling, humanistically is falling apart. And so there's something wrong with that whole picture. And for us as a people, as a Black people, as intelligent people, because we're intelligent people, we are powerful people, for us to let things like this go on and not put it out in the forefront. The truth need to be told, and we need to push back on UN. We need to push back on all these world organizations and the World Court and all these people, because they're not doing their job. It's as simple as that. They're not doing their job, and we're not able to go in there. You know, I deal with an organization in Africa that's trying to stabilize the minds from those who are just taking the minds and using it in the way in which they're infiltrating and destroying countries in Africa. We're trying to see how can we get in there and build business, build opportunity, so people can see, the Haitian people can see that that there's an alternative to the chaos. Right now, like the young boy was saying, he can't go to school, but this is the only opportunity he have to survive after he don't have his parents and to help him. And so why we're not there stabilizing the community as a peacekeeping force? Why the UN is not sending peacekeepers over there? Why they're not sending people to help stabilize the communities? Because we need to get in there and stabilize the community. So that's the only way I see. We have to expose these organizations that they're not doing what they're supposed to do. If you're not going to help the Haitian people, excuse my French, get the hell out. Stop taking our money and pretending you're going to Haiti. And I remember when Haiti had the hurricane, and the people went over there and they were buying cars and building homes for themselves, while the local people in Haiti were suffering. I'm tired of that. We have to expose these people. We have to talk loud and expose these people that they're born in Haiti and they're not helping. They're causing more damages than they're helping. And that's the problem.
When you say expose, you mean on a local level, on an international level? International courts?
Yeah. We I like Russia went in to Burkina Faso and say, hey, listen, these guys shouldn't tell you what to do with your resources. They shouldn't come in there and tell you can't, preserve your gold, preserve your diamonds, preserve all of your natural resources for the development of Burkina Faso. You saw all the French and the Americans, everybody going there now saying that Ibrahim is, he's using it for his personal gain or whatever, creating a negative, positive situation to negative. And now they put General Langley out there to me as a sacrificial lamb. If they get rid of him, that's fine. We'll create a war, and then we'll make more money, because that's what they do. They do wars and they make money. It's all about money, money, money. I'm saying that it's time that people expose what's really going on. You have Haitian television programs here in the U.S. that need to tell the true story of what's really going on, because people don't know. People pick up all this propaganda news reports, like the fake news and all that crazy stuff, and people not getting the proper information, and people not fighting the correct fight. My thing is this: if these organizations that's in Haiti is not doing their job, they need to get the hell out. Somebody need to tell them, get out. Either do your job, stabilize the community, get these kids back in school, get these women back into medical assistance, build community. That's their job. That's what they got the money for. They're supposed to go in there and build housing, build hospitals, build schools, create an environment that the people can have an alternative to the chaos, to something better. And that's the problem in Haiti. That's a problem in Africa. That's a problem all over the world. People in poor countries and poor areas don't have no alternative. Even here in America, it's a great example. They don't have no alternative but the chaos. And that's what they do. Right. That's how they destabilize governments and countries.
Listen, I want to get, we have in the studio our international organizer. He's joined us here in the studio. I want to get him in here and get his opinion as to the situation there and what that looks like. We welcome our international organizer, Ruben Cook. Are you there with us? International organizer, greetings.
Greetings.
Can you hear us? We see you looking into the camera. Your mic is on. You are on stage. All right,
It's
brother
still,
Jane.
it's not,
Yeah, maybe his camera has frozen up. Brother Dean, let me ask you a question. You gave me earlier today I asked if someone wanted to support what you were doing and to try to help out there on the ground. How could they support? You gave me a PayPal uh, address. You want to talk a little bit about that and how people can help out and where to donate? Brother Jane, you're on mute. We can't hear you if you're speaking. Dr. Jane.
Okay. My line was breaking. What was the question, please?
The question is earlier we talked about being able to help out, and you gave me I think it's a PayPal address. So talk a little bit about that, how people could help out, where they could send money to, and how that money will be applied now to help you guys out on the ground and be supportive of Local 148.
I think I hear part of the question. My line still break down. Yeah. People can use the email, this email address on the screen. Eloius 89 per expert at Gmail use to send PayPal is PayPal, or they can contact us. We can give them more information about our different project going on, and if they have a particular project they would like to support, because now we are we are supporting the we are supporting our citizen in Dominican Republic, which is in jail and for no reason. We are feeding the young children, and we actually putting a center or maternity center on our local 148, so we can assist so soon our queen when they have to deliver baby. And we actually having an event, and cultural musical event, but in Jamaica. And that means we have several projects going on at the same time. People can use this address to PayPal us. Also, they can contact us if they have a particular project they want to support. But anyway, in all the case, they only, as you know, we don't really use paper. We don't really use Cash App or Zelle in Haiti, but we have that PayPal, which is the email, Eloius any night import export. People can use it and send us any donation if they wish to, and we are very accountable for. We will let them know where the money goes, and what they have realized, and we are very transparent from what we're doing, and we welcome any donations, and know that we are the one doing the good job, not the international NGO. The international NGO, they just doing the job of the system, keep the poverty, keep us on a discrimination situation, as you already know. Yeah, we welcome any donation.
What is the contact? You said that they can get in contact with you. How would they get in contact with you?
By WhatsApp, they can use plus 849 533 3264 plus 849 533 3264.
And that's on WhatsApp, correct?
3264. On the screen, you need to put 344. It's 3264 plus 849 533 3264.
We have our international organizer, as I said earlier, international organizer Ruben Kush. I believe your mic is on. How would you comment?
I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, greetings. I hope you can hear me, Dr. Wimburn. Can I be heard?
Yes, you can be heard.
Yeah, the reception is not very good here, but I just want to say that, the world needs to know what's happening in Haiti, especially the black peoples of the world. Haiti has got so many things going against them at the moment from the different governments of the world. So it's time that is broadcasted and the world get to know. But one of the things I am happy with is that Brother Gene, the president of Local 148, unify the community, bring the community together under one organization, which is the Ethiopian World Federation. The projects that are being initiated by Local 148 is definitely a big step to assist Haiti and assist the Haitian people. So I'm very happy to see that. And I support Haiti in any way that I can. That's for sure. Seem to be having some network problem.
We hear you.
But if one can still hear me,
yes.
All people in Haiti, the world, the black world stands with you in unity and solidarity. We're very troubled by what we see happening in Haiti. We see that it's been happening for a long time, and it's time that it came to an end. By initiating the projects that have been initiated by Local 148, it goes a long way. Helping our pregnant mothers, helping our young and our elderly in Haiti is very important. Bringing the communities together is the strength of the people in Haiti. Unifying around the Ethiopian World Federation is a major step and a way forward for communities to work on what they have in common. Food, clothing, shelter is what we all have in common, and the black people around the world stand in solidarity with Haiti. I hope I was heard still, but Local 148 in Haiti, I commend you for the work that you're doing in this time. Give thanks.
Give thanks. Thank you, organizers, for the words of
reception is not very good, Dr. Wimburn. I can see when you go in and when you come out, and it seems like you're out at the moment.
Okay.
But for anyone else that can hear me,
yes, I can hear you.
Haiti is a strong country with lots of resources, but governments of the world don't want Haiti to stand on its own feet. It's a shame, but the story has to be told. The realities have to be heard. The people of Haiti are standing up, speaking out, joining hands and heart together for their country and for their people. And we in the black world stand in solidarity.
All right, I see the you break it up.
Projects that have been implemented in the name of the Ethiopian World Federation are commendable projects that have been devastated in front of us. So Haiti, stand strong.
Give thanks. Thank you, organizers.
But give thanks for this cultural day.
All right, we lost the organizer. He was having some trouble. Yeah, I believe he's in. I don't know. I think he may be in Addis Ababa at this time. We want to thank him for those words of wisdom. We're winding down, but we want to make sure that we've covered all the areas. We want to give everyone an opportunity to fully express themselves. We have some other people that have come into the studio, but we can't bring them on because their mics are not on and their cameras aren't on. But we want to, for the record, recognize third elect of the International Executive Council, Ross Corsdale. He is in the studio. And earlier we had, and still here, we want to recognize our International Executive Secretary. Is also here in the studio with us, trying to multitask and get a few things done that need to be done. And I saw some others that was here that have left, but that's not here now. But we're thankful and we're grateful for all of those that have been participating in this conversation as we try to bring awareness and exposure. One of the things that we want to do, we want to encourage everyone to do, is to take these videos, this information, and begin to spread it around so that as many people can see it. We want to get it as much exposure. If you are tuning in and you're listening to this via YouTube, make sure you send it also to your social media. If you're listening to this on Facebook, make sure you share it also to your social media. Make sure you subscribe, and so that you can be a part of these different meetings, special meetings that we have as we try to shed light on various situations that are going on around the world, specifically as it pertains to our people. So those of you that want to get in contact with Dr. Jean, his WhatsApp information is right there. Reach out to them, talk to them about the different programs that they have that they're working on. Talk to them about the ability to support, for continued exposure and continue to get the word out as we look at our options that we have available for us, that we know that's coming out of the Ethiopian World Federation, for which both of our locals are a part of, and I'm a part of the International Executive Council. So as we're winding down, we're going to ask, before we go back to Dr. Jean, Dr. Robinson, your last words and observations and recommendations as you see the situation that we have going on now, specifically with America and their relationship with Haiti, and what could be done to remedy it. Dr. Robinson.
Yeah, like I said, more voices. I'm very concerned about, connecting with Haitian people like Dr. Jean and the local 148. How can we support them on the ground? I'm very concerned about these militia groups, these gangs. How can we destabilize them? What can we do to go in? And that's all predicated on connecting with Haitian organization, Haitian people on the ground in Haiti. We have to connect with them and find out what's going on. How can we help? They know better than us. Stop listening to the propaganda, the news reports, and all that stuff, and get connected to Haitian people in Haiti. If you have the ability to get to Haiti, if you can send funds and support 148 and support Dr. Jean, you have the information there. Contact him and see what we can do on the ground. We have to give people alternatives.
All right. Look like Dr. Robinson has alternative himself right out of the studio. Dr. Jean, you share with us your final thoughts and comments on the direction you think we need to be going, and what do you think we should be doing at this time to help remedy the situation there in Haiti?
Well, actually, we are organizing our people, organizing ourselves, structuring ourselves, and one of the greatest support that we actually need is all kind of help or support that can give us more strength to structure our people, to organize them, make them come together as one. This is why we come with different projects at the same time. Not only we don't believe only in feeding, give a plate of food, but we believe in educate our people and let them know, let them come together and to share a common vision for the future of our country. And in order to do that, it requires us to to get them at the same place, and it's required us that we come start the project. That means supporting our project. It's supporting and directly organizing our people. This is where we are. We believe in organizing, put our people together, educate our people for the will and the will revolution. It's not for tomorrow, but it's very soon that Haiti will liberate himself. But Haiti can count on the Occident, on the imperialists to do that. Haiti needs to count on itself, and the Pan-African sisters and brothers around the world. This is what we need.
Thank you so much. We hope that this short time, this little hour and a half that we've had going on 2 hours, have been helpful, and we hope that we can get some improvement, some grounds, gain some grounds in this effort that we're working on there in Haiti as we look to support them and their endeavors. And again, one of the things it's about exposure, because I don't think that people really know what's happening there on the ground on a regular basis. And I think that we see sometimes reports on the internet and reports on TV, and we say that's horrible, but thank God it's not us. Well, the mere fact that if it's happening to them, it is happening to us because it's all a part of a bigger plan for those colonizers and our oppressors and those that look to keep us as a people in bondage, in mental bondage, as well as physical bondage, so that we're never able to operate at our highest level. That's the whole objective. Everything that you see going on in the United States, with the laws that's being passed, with the executive orders that are coming down, it's all a play on control. And so we have decided we will not play your game. We will not be controlled by you. We will be self-determined, and we will take our destiny into our own hands. I'm convinced, Dr. Jean, that whatever our problems are, whatever our situations are, we have the ability to rectify and to fix our own situations. because that's really all that it is a situation. And once we able to do that, once we find a way to do that, and I think that we're waking up. And I looked at the protests that are happening there in Haiti, as well as the gangs, that the people are starting to come out against the gangs. It's very dangerous. You saw that the video that was playing in the background. You see the bodies that were laying in the street from these gangs. But you have made us aware that these gangs are funded and supported at times by not only the local, but international governments. It's an ongoing cancer that's being spread. There's an ongoing plan, in effect, to destroy our people. And so this is why we ought to be so grateful for the Ethiopian World Federation and the umbrella that it offers us in order to protect us from these types of abuses. And so as we come together, even within the Federation, and combine our forces and our resources, we can have a definite effect on what's happening in Haiti, the things that we hear that are happening in Martinique, the things that we hear that are happening in Guadeloupe, all of our French-speaking countries where our locals reside. We have to have an effect. We can no longer sit by with our hands behind our back or sit on our hands. We have to do more than just pray. We have to do more than just have faith. Because the Bible that I read say that faith without works is dead. So that means you have to get up and do something. And we're hoping that in this small way, that this would grow and begin to mushroom into something much, much bigger. So we thank everyone that participated in this conversation as we have attempted to shed light on the situation in Haiti with our local 148. Dr. Jean, before we go, we're going to give you the last word. Your mic is mute. You got to cut your mic on.
Sorry. We give thanks to the Most High God. We give thanks to the spirit of our ancestor who allow us to share that moment and to tell the truth, let the people know what's exactly going on, what is it, because most of the time, for not saying all the time, what they are seeing on the Western media on news has nothing to see with the reality of what we're struggling here and what we want to do. Now, what we're asking them on the name of our ancestors that will be very proud is to support us. Supporting us is supporting the Haitian people. Supporting us is supporting the cause. Supporting us is to support the revolution. Because one thing is sure, we are struggling now, but not only Haiti, but Black people, we are on our days of victory. We need to be on it. It's not time to give up. Thank you, Dr. Winborn, for having me here. Thank you, all your staff, your team. Thank you, everyone.
Give thanks. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And at this time, we say God bless and good night, and look for the videos and begin to share them with everyone. Good night, everybody, and thank you all.